back to Haunting the Collector with me, Jace. And yeah, so today's subject is, it's a question I was asked a few weeks ago actually by Chasen from Payne Collectibles, and then a couple of other people asked me a question sort of along the same lines, and I thought, wow, that would be a really, really good idea for a video and something I want to discuss with you all. So that's what this video is. Before we go down that line, I just want to give a quick shout out to what I think might be teaser image of 2022 thus far, and it's this. Fair play to Darkside Collectibles. Your upcoming Azog piece looks incredible just from this one image. Fantastic concept to go for. Even though I don't collect The Hobbit, I am almost certain that this piece will prove to be extremely popular. So congrats on getting a really, really good concept. Can't wait to see more. Can't wait to see more. Any of you going to go for this? Let me know. Let me know. Right, okay, let's get on topic while we're here all day. Now, basically the question I was asked by Chasen was, and a couple of other people asked a similar question, I want to collect Lord of the Rings, I want to collect large-scale pieces, which line would you recommend I go for, which company, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Now, I'm going to basically try and answer that question whilst covering what is basically the headline of this topic, this video. Now, before I get into that, let's just loosely go through what we're talking about here. Now, obviously with Weta Workshop, we know Weta do Lord of the Rings. They've always done Lord of the Rings. They're always going to do Lord of the Rings. Weta are basically Lord of the Rings. I'm putting them to one side because I'm talking about large-scale statues here. Weta obviously a 6 scale, or predominantly they're 6 scale anyway. So we're talking quarter scale, third scale, half scale, and 1/1 scale. So we are talking Prime One Studios. We've got Queen Studios. We've got Infinity Studios. We've got Darkside Collectibles. Pure Arts, are they doing it as well? But I don't know what scale they're doing. But anyway, we've got quite a few choices already. Now, when I answered that question to Chasen, I can only give my opinion. And I'm only giving my opinion on this. This is just my opinion, guys. It's just my opinion. This is all it is. I don't have all the facts and figures from the companies. I don't know what the market's doing. I don't know who's buying what or how much money people have got to spend. I don't know any of that. So this is just my opinion from what I've seen, and I'll talk through it as I go. So, okay, so just bear in mind, this is just my opinion on this subject. But I think it's a valid question to ask and to pose to all of you, because I'd love to get your feedback on it. Now, I said Prime 1, and my reasons for saying Prime 1 are this. When it comes to Lord of the Rings, they're first out the gate. Prime 1 are first out the gate, and they're out the gate running. I mean, we've already got 5 pieces. They've already got 5 pieces out on the market. Just checking, it is 5. 5 pieces out on the market now. You can buy them, you can get them now. And they've got a further 5 pieces up for pre-order. In less than a year. This is in less than a year. So 5 pieces released, 5 pieces up for pre-order. 2 of them pieces are probably going to be released any time in the next sort of 2 to 3 months, I imagine. I imagine the next 2 or 3 months, maybe a little longer. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in possession of any of the hard and facts in the statue companies and things like that. Plus, we know there's going to be another one coming, which is the Boromir piece. We've already all seen render images of that. Looks superb, incidentally. And I'm sure, I'll put this in now. I'll put my neck on the line now. I'll predict in the next Prime 1 Next Level Showcase, which is coming up soon, I think. If it's not September, it'll be October, but it's soon. I think we're going to see 2 or 3 Lord of the Ring reveals. I think we're going to see 2 or 3. Boromir obviously being one. Now, I think we're going to see, this is my prediction, Gandalf and possibly Saruman. And if we do see both, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a battle pose with the old staffs. And you buy them separately, but you can pose them together. That's my prediction. Anyway, let's get back on track. I'm sorry, I'm dribbling. Just the thought of new statues. What the hell was I talking about? Prime 1 Studio, yeah. So for that reason, I said that is why if I would stack my chips on Prime 1 Studio, because they've got such a head start. So people are already heavily invested, myself being one, in that line, in the quarter scale line, in Prime 1's pieces. Now, if we look at some of the other statue companies, so we've got Infinity doing half scale. We've got 2 half scale pieces up for pre-order, potentially, well, actually 4, because the 2 pieces, the Legolas and Gandalf, come in 2 versions. You can have the hand punched silicon head or the sculpted version, the same on both. But they're up for pre-order, still readily available. I've already done a video on this, on the fact that these low edition pieces, readily available, not waitlisted, not shortlisted, not low stocked, readily available. This is across the line, don't forget. Queen Studios, obviously we've got the Balrog bus, so we've got the Sinter and Polder. The Polder comes in 2 versions, extremely expensive. And they're doing posable 6 scale, but again, nothing is shipping, nothing is due. It's all pre-order, all still available. I think the 6 scales, the in-art ones, there's nothing on them yet, from the last I saw anyway. And obviously, Darkside Collectibles, we've got 1 piece up for pre-order, which is obviously the Witch King of Angmar, which comes in a 1/4 and a 1/3 scale piece. Again, low stock, another low edition piece, still readily available. And it's the thing that's brought this subject up, the thing that's pushing my opinion to where it is the fact that all of these pieces are relatively low edition sizes. All of them are. All of the ones that are coming from all of the statue companies are low editions. And we are not seeing wait lists. We are not seeing low stocked. So when it's large scale pieces, 1/4, 1/3, half, 1/1 scale pieces, are there enough Lord of the Ring fans who are collectors, who are large scale statue collectors, who have big enough houses, big enough budgets to be buying pieces from all of these companies? Sorry, are there enough of us? Because I question that. Do we hold up against the Goliaths out there like DC and Marvel and Star Wars, for example? They might collect the wetter pieces. I see them often. UC Cutlery, again, very, very popular. The smaller scale, wetter stuff, very, very popular. But huge pieces, expensive pieces, 4-figure pieces. Are there enough of us out there? Are there enough of us that are going to collect all these pieces from all these different companies to keep all these companies afloat, to keep them pouring out Lord of the Ring pieces? I sincerely hope that there are. Obviously I do. I generally do. I don't mind mixing the scales if I prefer other pieces. The answer to the question, who would you back in seeing the line through? For me, every day of the week, it's Prime One. For the reasons I've said. First out the gate, already got so many pieces out and available for pre-order. That's a huge head start. That's a huge investment they've got off the limited market that's out there, already invested in their line, which is taking that from the other companies. Darkside Collectibles, who have already previewed, they're doing a huge line, a Lord of the Rings line, an absolutely huge line. But these pieces have got to sell. I mean, obviously, I want them all to succeed. I'm just asking the question. I've given my honest advice on how I see it and what I would advise people to do, only on my opinions and from what I see. But I'd love to hear what yours are. What do you think? Do you think there's enough of us? Do you think there's enough statue collectors, big scale, expensive statue collectors, to be able to support all these statue companies producing Lord of the Rings pieces? You'll have to let me know what you think on this. Do you believe there is? Like I say, like I've already said, I hope there are. I seriously hope they are. I just question that there are. I question it. Time will tell. Obviously, time will tell. But we're not seeing much coming out from the other companies, are we? We're not. We're not seeing much. Now, before I go, there's one more thing to bring up, which over the last 24 hours has, the internet is absolutely swamped with it, which is why I have kept this subject off my YouTube channel. And I'm sure you all know what I'm about to say. The Rings of Power. Yes, I have seen it. I'm going to shove a question in the community section. So pop over to there when you're done watching this video, have a read of it and let me know. And depending on the outcome of the question I'm going to pose in there is whether or not I pursue this subject any further. On the subject of the Rings of Power, I'm going to leave you all now with my singular favourite moment from the entire 100-odd minutes that I watched over the 2 episodes, however long it was, whether about 50 minutes an episode. I'm going to leave you with that. Excuse me, my throat's dry, I need a brew. And I'm going to hope that you're all well. I'm going to wish you all a great weekend. As ever, thank you for watching. and I'll catch you all on the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll speak to you all soon. Ta-ra.